You're in a growth season. That's where growth happens. Resistance, okay? Resistance, resilience, grit, all of that has to play a major part in where you need to be. Muscles grow, your brain, your body, your focus, everything grows with resistance.
Yo, Big D in the house, baby. Relentless execution, you already know. This is for the dream chasers, the grinders, the doers. Let's get it. Relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we rise like a rocket. Big D's the name, yeah, I'm running the game. From the ground up, now they all know the name. Big D.
Welcome back to the Big D Podcast. This is episode number 79. Today we're going to talk about the hardest season of my life and what it actually taught me. Some seasons, they don't build you, they expose you. Let me say that again because most people don't understand that they are in it right now. Some seasons don't build you, they actually expose you. Welcome back to the Big D Podcast. I'm Dan Sachkowsky. And on this podcast, it stands for three things that actually matter: wealth, freedom, and relentless execution. Wealth gives you leverage, freedom gives you control over your life, and execution is what separates men who talk from men who actually build. So before we go anywhere, if you're getting value from the Big D Podcast, I need you to do me a favor. Hit subscribe, like the episode, drop a comment, and follow us on every platform because I'm going to tell you right now, 70+% of the people who watch the Big D Podcast aren't even subscribed. Take a look at YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram. Follow us on any platform that you can because this is not just content. It's a movement. And it's the only way that we're going to be able to grow the show forward and grow the channels forward is by you helping us do so. So now let's talk about something real. Everybody wants growth. Everybody wants success in their life. Everybody wants the next level, but nobody wants to go through the season that forces them to grow. I'm in that season right now. Nobody wants to sit in that pressure, and nobody wants to sit in uncertainty. So understanding that when we look at what that really looks like, nobody wants to sit in the movement where you don't have any answers yet. You're confused, but you still have to lead. And we've all been through seasons like this. Not one, but multiple seasons. Every single time we grow in our life. And I want to talk you through one of them. Not the polished version, but not the highlight reel either, but the real version of what it really looks like. Before we do so, I want to give a shout out to the sponsors here at the Big D Podcast, wabam.com. These guys are incredible. We've got a handful of products from these guys. Got two of their products right here, Vivid, which is their interior cleaner, and Whiplash, which is their detailer. These guys have incredible products on the market. I'm a guy who loves my stuff clean. Proud to be partnered up with these guys and promoting what they have. I truly believe in what they're doing. There's no other product on the market that literally has stood the test of time like what these guys brought to the market. So check them out at getwabam.com. Use code BIGD10 for a discount. You know, guys, I'm telling you right now, if you don't like the product, they'll send you your money back. There's not been a person yet that I've referred to these guys. I actually have detail shops who've literally brought their products in as their number one product that they're using in the marketplace. Also, I want to give a shout out to Proud Father Apparel. They've been with us since the beginning. Proud Father Apparel, they're literally sending a message out to dads out there who are making it happen. Going out, doing the hard work, but also showing up and being present as a father. That's super important. Not the world in where we live do we see many, many guys going out there and shaping their children and being there for their children. So many men are distant or disappearing in their kids' lives because they're staying busy or doing their thing, or they're just not being the father that they should be. So Proud Father really has an amazing message out there that they're bringing to the marketplace. So go check out proudfatherapparel.com and use code BIGD15 and just search their merch. They have incredible stuff. Also, I want to throw it back to Ability Tree. Ability Tree is our foundation of choice. So anything that we do across the board, podcasts, speaking events, coaching, anything that we do, a portion of all the money that comes into the organization gets donated back to Ability Tree. They are our foundation of choice, and we love supporting them. They help families that are impacted by disability. You'll see a commercial here in this episode about what they do and how they do it and how you can support. Go check out abilitytree.org. Go check out what they're doing. Go check out their merch, abilitytree, shop.org, whatever you need to do. We ask people for the minimum, $1 a day, whatever, $10 a month, $100 one time, whatever. Every dollar counts. Every dollar matters because it helps the organization grow. They're a small organization and they're doing big things and making big impact. And listen, If you're tired of figuring it all out on your own, if you're in a season right now where you feel stuck, pressured, or trying to level up, make sure you check out BigDMastermind.com. We have the 7-Figure Blueprint Syndicate. We are literally putting on 6 events here across the board with 4 more coming in 2026. All the events are on there. So go to BigDMastermind.com and check it out. These are not networking events. These are rooms where operators show up, where people building real businesses show up, people dealing with real pressure show up, people who don't need motivation, but people who need clarity, structure, and execution. And we go out there and we show them exactly how to map it out, all the work that they need to put in so they can go out there and grow the way that they're supposed to. Also, if you're looking for one-on-one coaching after this episode, if you like everything that you heard, help businesses scale, check out bigdcoaching.com. And let's now get back into this. So let me take you into a season of my life, a season where I wanted to quit, and understand that I really want you to listen to this because it's super important, because this is where most people shut down and most people quit. It was not a clean season. It was not an everything's working in my life season. And I'm sure that some of you are there right now, and I'm sure some of you are going to be there soon. There was pressure, stacked pressure, business pressure, legal pressure, financial pressure, leadership pressure. Everything was hitting me at once. And here's what people don't understand from the outside. It still looks like we're winning. It still looks like, hey, this guy's still showing up. There aren't any issues. Everything seems to be good. People see you showing up. They see you still posting. They still see the movement. But internally, we're managing chaos. We're trying to figure things out. We're making decisions without full clarity. So if you've been there or you're here right now, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We're trying to stay one step ahead without having all the information. Trying to protect your team, your organization, the people who are relying on you while you're trying to figure yourself out. And that's the part that nobody talks about. We don't get to stop. We don't have the opportunity to slow down because way too many people depend on us. Our team depends on us. Family depends on us. Clients depend on us. So even when you're tired, even when you feel overwhelmed, even when you don't feel like you have all the answers, you still need to show up and understand something, that's leadership. Let me explain to you what that feels like exactly. Hey guys, quick interruption to the show. We have Joe and Micah here from Ability Tree. Joe, why don't you share with us what you do at Ability Tree?
Hey, yeah, thank you, Dan. So we come alongside families impacted by disability by providing rest, recreation, education, support, and training, basically bringing families impacted by disability out of isolation into community.
Awesome. Hey guys, after this video, you're going to see a link in the caption. Make sure you check out Ability Tree and check out his mission here with Micah. Awesome. You're not stuck because of leads. There's something in your business right now that you're not seeing, and it's costing you every single week. Most business owners never figure this out. That's exactly why we break that down at the 7-Figure Blueprint Live Intensive. And if you want to see what's actually holding you back, click the link below and lock your seat in.
Relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we rise like a rocket. Big D's the name, yeah, I'm running the game from the ground up. Now they all know the name, Big D.
Because this is where most people either grow or most people either break. It feels like your mind is never shutting off. You're always thinking, you're always processing, always trying to solve something. Even when you sit down, even when you try to relax, your mind is still going 1,000 miles an hour. And there's moments where I caught myself thinking, how did I get here? How did this happen? But not in a victim way, in a real way. Because pressure forces reflection. It forces you to look at the decisions that you've made. It forces you to look at the patterns in your life. It forces you to look at the leadership that you have in front of you. And here's what I realized. When pressure hits, you don't rise to the occasion. You fall to your systems or the lack of them. You're in a season right now where you're feeling pressure stacking, where you're feeling like you're carrying everything, where you don't feel like you have space to breathe. You feel suffocated. And just understand something. You're not alone. But more importantly, you're in a growth season. That's where growth happens. Resistance. Okay, resistance, resilience, grit, all of that has to play a major part in where you need to be. Muscles grow, your brain, your body, your focus, everything grows with resistance. Now that you're in a growth season, let's go a little bit deeper here. In this season, what it's going to do is it's not going to create weakness. You might feel weak in the moment, but it's going to expose how things show up for you, how you show up for things, where you're reactive, where you lack structure in your life, where you rely on the emotion to move you forward, where all your systems are starting to break because of pressure. And understand that that's super, super uncomfortable, because now we can't blame external factors. We have to look at ourselves and say, okay, that's where most people stop, but I'm not going to stop here. Because it's easier to blame the market. It's easier to blame people. It's easier to blame situations and blame everything outside of ourselves. It's easier to blame the circumstance. But growth only happens when we take ownership. And here's what changes. When this started happening in my life, I slowed down my reactions. I started observing instead of reacting to everything. I focused on what I could control, not what I couldn't. I became more intentional as I was showing up, as I was present, and in what I was doing, and way more calculated in the results that I was looking to get. Because more structure created more truth in my life. And here's the truth. We're not going to avoid by moving to the next side or putting things behind us. What we're going to do is we're going to grow by facing pressure, not avoiding it. We're going to grow by learning how to handle the pressure, not putting it beside us. Hard seasons are not punishment. We act like if they're punishment. We act like we did something wrong. But what it truly is it's preparation. What this preparation does is it shows you and I what we need to change. The place that we're in right now and why we need to get out of it. So if I give you one word of advice, don't run from this place. Study it and understand that all the things that are magnifying in your world right now, all the things that are happening, they're happening for a reason. They're allowing you to be in a place that you know that, hey, this is just a season. I need to grow past this. This can't be here. I can't be stuck forever. Where I need to be is in a place of growth. And what that looks like for me is understanding that all these things that are happening in my life right now are happening in sequence. They're happening for purpose, for a greater purpose for me. So if you feel stuck, if you feel alone, if you feel like you're stagnant, that's okay. But don't stay there. Know that there's a position right now that you need to outgrow. You need to get to that next version of yourself. We need to look at everything that we're doing and we need to figure out what exactly is it that we need to do to get to that next level. I've been there so many times where I felt the pressure was going to destroy me, but I didn't allow it. I use it as a weapon. So if I can give you any advice, don't become the victim of your life. Become the victor of your circumstances. Create victory out of every single season of your life for every single thing that you're going through. The reason why is you need to forge that pressure. You need to build that pressure so that you could become the next version of you. But you can't do it until you outgrow the person that you are right now. So every part of our life desires the next shift. So wherever you are right now, understand that you're not alone. Many people stay there. This is why I keep these episodes short, because you don't need more information. You just need understanding. You've already got the map. You already know where you got to go. You already know the GPS. A GPS likes to say, okay, hey, you took a wrong turn. Let's remap you. Let's remap you. This is what this is all about, remapping yourself. Just because you're on a deserted road doesn't mean you can't get back to the main road. Doesn't mean you can't start tracking back to your destination. But you're going to have to go through those bumpy patterns. You're going to have to go through those dirty places. You're going to have to get a flat tire. This stuff is just irrelevant. It's going to happen. It doesn't matter that you're there. It just matters where you go from there. It happens to everybody. It's relevant in every situation, but it's irrelevant from where you are right now. All it is going to say, it's going to paralyze me or it's going to move me forward. It only becomes relevant if you allow it to be your paralyzation, if you allow it to be the thing that's going to stop you. But it's irrelevant as long as you know that your destination and your final place and the next part of your journey is greater than where you are right now. So if you want to go and grow and be around people who are growing at a higher level, you got to connect with them. Proximity is power. If you're ready for the next level of your life, you got to connect with those people, and you have those people connected inside of your ecosystem. Check out BigDMastermind.com. Look at all the events that we're doing across the board. Literally, East Coast, West Coast, Southeast, Southwest, everywhere. And we have 4 more events. We have 6 events in the books right now, and we have 4 more events we're going to plan here in 2026. So there's no excuse on why you can't get there, or why you can't be there, or why you can't put yourself in front of the right people or right rooms. It's just a decision that you have to make. And that's what I made a long time ago. I knew that I had to be around the right people, surround myself with the right people for me to get the results that I actually deserved. So guys, if you like this episode, like, comment, subscribe. It helps boost our algorithm. It gets us to the next level, gets other people watching the show. This is the Big D Podcast. I appreciate you. Wealth, freedom, relentless execution. That's all that matters right here.
Yo, Big D in the house, baby. Relentless execution, you already know. This is for the dream chasers, the grinders, the doers. Let's get it. Relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we rise like a rocket. Big D's the name, yeah, I'm running the game. From the ground up, now they all know the name. Big D. Started from the bottom, had a vision so clear. Building empires from the sweat and the tears. Serial entrepreneur, that's the brand I wear. In the game for the long haul, I'm always prepared. From the business to the podcast, always making moves. Every step calculated, never losing the groove. Study the greats, now I'm making my own rules. Success in my blood, ain't no way I'll lose. I got systems, got strategies, laid out the plan. Built a dynamic lifestyle, that's the Big D brand. Raised a family on vision, now I take a stand. Roadmap to success, it's in the palm of my hand. We're relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we rise like a rocket. Big D's the name, yeah, I'm running the game. From the ground up, now